What is going on, everybody? It's your observant lineman here, Uche Nwaneri, and Antonio Brown. We all know about the saga that goes far-reaching backwards in time with Antonio Brown. Currently, he is unemployed, no longer with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but he did stop by the Full Send podcast to talk more about his situation. But let's take a look here, and let's listen to what he has to say specifically about his teammates in Tampa Bay. I think that's something that's obviously going to be way more noteworthy to talk about here. But let's listen to what AB has to say.
If Tom Brady's my boy, why am I playing for an earnest salary?
Right.
You my boy though, right?
Right.
Gronkowski is boy, right?
Right.
How much did he get paid?
Significant amount.
All right, so why is AB on the prove it deal? Who's better than me over there? Let's be real.
Right, but don't you...
No, let's not be right. Let's be honest.
No,
this is the podcast to be real.
No, I'll be real.
Who is the best guy over there?
AB.
Since you guys know football, who is it?
For sure,
Who's
AB.
the best guy over on that team?
No,
Playing
AB.
Football, receiver-wise, who is the
AB.
guy that get it popping?
I mean, I think it's a combination of all you guys. I think it was AB.
Combination now.
Dude, I've always...
Okay, so let's take a step back here just for a moment, because what is he talking about? Why are you playing for earnest money? Well, let's think about it for a second, Antonio Brown. You were a consistent cancer in Pittsburgh, one that after years of covering it up, the Pittsburgh Steelers could no longer deal with him. They could no longer handle the madness that he was bringing to that team. So they sent him to Oakland. Oakland paid him money. Oakland gave him a contract. He got into a fight with the GM at Oakland. He talked shit about John Gruden behind his back, recorded their phone conversations, wouldn't change his helmet, and then they had to get rid of him. Once they got rid of him, the New England Patriots picked him up. The New England Patriots had him, but then he started getting accused of sexual assault by a former trainer that worked out with him, so they had to let him go. On the way out the door, also, he talked shit about Robert Kraft. Now, from there, AB is on a sabbatical, and we don't hear anything from him for quite a while. And then he's picked up by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Why? Because of Tom Brady. And if you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you're thinking to yourselves, why would we give this guy tens of millions of dollars to be our receiver when we're not even sure that he will be able to handle himself like an adult for longer than a 12-month span, for longer than an 18-week season? And sure enough, he proved them right. So they were right to give you earnest money, so you call it. You had $1 million sitting on the table that you could have collected by this last game coming up in week 18, and you chose to make a fool of yourself, literally, quite literally, take off your pads and quit on your team on third down in the middle of a game y'all were down 14 points. Why should they give you a fucking cent more than they have to? Why? Makes no sense. And for you to even ask that question shows a complete lack of self-awareness. You don't even understand what you've done up to this point that has made your reputation as bad as it is with people who make decisions on football teams. And every time, without fail, every single time they have put their trust in bringing you onto a franchise, you have fucking stabbed them in the back repeatedly on your way out the door. So who gives a shit if you can run a route better than any receiver in the NFL? You can't be a team player. And that's the difference between somebody who's going to be successful and make lots of money and somebody who is going to flame out as you have done at every destination that you have been at. It doesn't matter how talented you are. We all know the talent, but we also see that you got problems, and you refuse to seek help, and you refuse to even admit that you have the problem. It's not you. It's not your fault. It's their fault. Why ain't I making more money? Because you been fucking up. That's as simple as it gets. Yeah, you won a Super Bowl last year. You showed that you can be stable for a season. Now show you can be stable for a career. You couldn't do that. You couldn't do that. Tom Brady himself is out there like, man, I just hope that somebody gets him some help, that he can get some help. He knows it. He can't cover you no more. He brought you there. You should be thanking the man. You shouldn't be over here asking what Gronk made. How many times has Gronk been released from a team because of his own behaviors? I can tell you one thing. He's got Super Bowls. Many of them. And that's why he got paid more than you. He deserves more than you, without a doubt. He's done more for the game. He's done more for his community. He's done more as a player for the teams that he's been on than you have. You destroyed the Pittsburgh Steelers. You destroyed the Oakland Raiders. If the accusations didn't come out before you had a chance to go into to really get involved with New England, who knows what would have happened there? But Belichick and Co, they decided right off the bat, yeah, let's go ahead and cut ties now. Then Bruce Arians, another guy who really is a highly respected, highly revered head coach in the NFL. He told you what it was going to be, and he gave you more chances than you deserved, even at that. You had a fake COVID-19 vaccination card, which is a felony, by the way. You got suspended from the NFL for 3 weeks for that. As soon as you get back, you start complaining you're not getting enough targets, and the next thing you know, before we're even able to process that, your ass has now taken your pads off, and you're jogging off the field on third down of the offense. You were supposed to be in on that play. I mean, come on, dude. You quit in every sense of the word itself. So there's no way that anyone could take you seriously. I know these podcast guys here are yes man in them, because I don't believe that they believe anything that he's saying or anything that he's trying, any kind of message he's trying to get across. They're yes man in them. I mean, they're being little, they're being bitches. That's on them. But I mean, he can't ask any other NFL player these kind of questions. He couldn't ask me these questions on my podcast, because I would tell him, you did all that to yourself, bruh. Who you getting mad at? There's no person to be mad at but yourself. Nobody owes you a damn thing, AB. So, that's how I look at it when I hear him talk like this. It just reaffirms that he's completely unaware of what he's actually, the bet he's actually made for himself. He's actually made his career worse and more difficult on his own. Nobody has helped him do that. So I cannot take him seriously when he asks these questions. If Tom Brady is my boy, why am I playing for earnest money? First off, Tom Brady may be your friend, but he ain't your boy that's gonna put the team's interests behind your own. You just can't be a team player and have that kind of mentality. And that goes for any player out there. If this is the kind of mentality you think you should have when it comes to your team, then you're not gonna last very long. Yes, we want to get our money. We absolutely deserve to get our money when we've proven that we deserve it. And it's not one season that you prove that you deserve it, especially when you have so many seasons of controversy and dysfunction behind you that is directly a result of your behavior, that a team should, for some reason, all of a sudden forget all of this and give you the money that you think you deserve. It's ridiculous. So I just wanted to drop this and let you guys take a look at this clip. It's only 36 seconds, obviously, but there's a lot that you can pull out from that 36 seconds just about the psyche of Antonio Brown and his ego. His ego is enormous to the point of absolute fault. And he will continue to see the same results because he's doing the same things, which in a way, like Albert Einstein said, that's insanity. So that's what he has doomed himself to with his actions and the way that he is approaching being a team player. But let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Hit the like button if you like this video, and subscribe to the Observant Lineman, Uche Nwaneri. Appreciate you guys for checking out this quick clip on Antonio Brown. I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.